If people often told you, I thought you were really intimidating, but you're actually really nice, or people even told you that they thought you were a bitch when they first met you, people seem to have a very strong reaction towards you, whether they love you or they hate you. They're incredibly loyal to you or they're incredibly loyal to hating you. You probably have a polarizing personality. That's actually not a bad thing. And when I say polarizing, I don't mean rude and combative and disrespectful. I mean polarizing as in you make people feel emotions, whether they're good or bad. You're authentic. You take up space. You say what's on your mind that most people wouldn't say. Chances are you leave an impression, and that's perfectly fine. Actually, lean into that.
Right. Can you explain polarizing personalities? Yes, I can. Okay, so the best way I can describe somebody who has a polarizing personality is somebody that you hate to love. Okay? So it's somebody that you hate to love. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to use celebrities as examples, right? Because celebrities are really good at having these polarizing personalities. Now, somebody like Donald Trump, for example, right? He is a perfect example of somebody who has a polarizing personality. So many people don't like him, but really and truly, a lot of people love him because he was the most voted, right? He is very popular, and actually, he's very popular among the youth as well, especially. So, why am I telling you that? Because people with polarizing personalities make you love them. Okay? It's almost like you don't want to love them, but you end up loving them because there's something so magnetic, so charismatic. They are charming. They get you thinking. They are unattainable. They are unpredictable, right? They have multiple layers to them, right? You just never know what you're going to get with them, okay? These people, they are usually very divisive. They are divisive, okay? You just don't know how you feel about them, right? It's almost like frustrating. It's like you really want to hate them, but you can't. You just end up loving them, right? Someone like Kanye West, for example, polarizing personality, right? Right? You hate to love him, but you love him. You love him. You love him for his uniqueness. You love him for his charm. You love him for his quirks. He's clearly very successful. He's very controversial and people love it. People eat it up. People do love Kanye West, right? Like, say what you want to say about Kanye West, but his popularity level is high. This is what we mean by polarizing personalities. You're not just one dimension. You are someone that people have to keep peeling the layers, right? And they just never know what they're going to get. And they're going to always be hooked. They're going to be hooked because they want to know more about you. And the more they spend time with you, they want to know more about you. You have this air of mystery around you, always following you around, okay? That is what a polarizing personality is. People like Donald Trump, think about it. Yes, you may hate him, right? You may hate him. Deep down, you love him. And when I say you love him, I don't mean like you love him as a person. Like, sure, maybe he's not a great person, right? Maybe you feel like, yeah, he's not really a great person. I don't agree with his views and his outlook on life and etc., right? But you are still inspired by him in some way. You still admire something about him, right? You're still attracted to something about him, right? There's a reason why people talk about him so much. There's a reason why he was the most voted, right? There's something about Donald Trump. It is magnetic. It is intensely charismatic, okay? There is a reason why he won over so many people, okay? This is what I need you to tap into when we talk about polarizing personalities. This is how you got to be. How do you become polarizing? You got to be divisive. You got to be a little bit controversial. How do you be controversial in dating? Boundaries, rules, okay? Sometimes they can be unconventional rules, but who cares because they're your rules, right? You lay them out. You make them known. You communicate them. You speak with conviction, right? You don't ask for things. You command things. You command things. You are in a knowing state. Okay, I'm high value. I'm irresistible. I have so many options. The world is my oyster. Everything I want is within my reach, right? You're in this knowing state. So you trick your 3D. In human psychology, these are the people that stay rent free in our minds, okay? These people are interesting. These people are intriguing. these people ignite desire in us in some really weird, twisted way. Like, I personally don't have an opinion on him, right? But there is something so charming and irresistible about him. And there is a reason why he was able to win over so many people. It is because Donald Trump has a polarizing personality. Somebody like Kanye West, polarizing personality. Khloe Kardashian, polarizing personality. Okay? Humans, we are attracted to these kind of people. We're attracted to people with an air of mystery around them. Who is that person? Who is that girl, right? That term, who's that girl? Yeah, that's what it is. Who is that girl? What is she about? What is she doing? Where does she come from? Who is she? Why is the popular girl popular? It wasn't because she was so pretty. Most of the time, some of these popular girls weren't even pretty. There was something about them. I'll tell you what it was. They had polarizing personalities. They were divisive. They were authentic, intensely charming and charismatic. They had controversial behaviors. Okay, Regina George. She wasn't the prettiest girl, but she was controversial. Say what you want. People loved Regina George, okay? The guys couldn't get enough of her. She was irresistible. She was hot. She had that dream girl, hot girl energy. So that's what we mean by polarizing personalities. Somebody like Lady Gaga, she is the definition of having a polarizing personality. Lady Gaga, I feel like there's nothing that she can't do. She always surprises us. She has so many different personalities and so many different sides to her. She is so interesting. Like, she's the type of person you literally just want to meet up and have a coffee with, right? Even down to her music. She's always experimenting. She's a singer, she's a performer, she's an artist, she's an actress. Now she's a businesswoman. Now she's a beauty mogul, right? Polarizing personality. These people are successful for a reason. These people win over millions of people for a reason. There is a reason why these people become popular, because they have polarizing personalities. You need to bring that into your life. You need to have that in your relationships in life. If you want to be magnetic, if you want to be irresistible to people, if you want to be the person who stands out and you want people to never ever forget about you, you want to be that person that just leaves an impact on people's lives. You leave and you still stay rent-free in their head, right? They can never ever stop thinking about you. You've got to be polarizing. If you guys want more examples, let me know. Maybe we can make it a series. I'll do a few more celebrities and maybe we can analyze them and I can tell you guys exactly why they're so polarizing and we can really kind of dive deep into their personality. So let me know if you guys want me to do that. But yeah, I hope this helped.
So I've recently learned a new term, and honestly, I've never felt so validated in my life. And I think it was the person that made the video. It was Jackie Aina. Now, if you live under a rock and you don't know who Jackie Aina is, I can't help you. She made a video talking about being a polarizing person. And she basically said that a polarizing person is somebody who, like, they could literally walk into a room and people, for some reason, can just decide that they don't like them. It's like the second you walk into a room, people project whatever feelings onto you. You can walk into a room and people decide that they automatically fuck with you. Or you could walk into that same room and people decide that they absolutely do not fuck with you. It's like being disliked for no reason. Or on the other side of the token, really being liked for no reason. My thing is my entire life I've always wondered, what is it about me? I have always ruffled some feathers in every way, shape, or form. Everywhere I've been in my life, whether I try or not. Every room I walk in, it's like I almost expect people to not like me. And it's not because I've even spoken yet, I've done anything yet. It's just a thing that I've witnessed ever since I was young. Now, in college, I used to basically remove myself from every group situation. I would always be the person who would just be on the outskirts. And I put myself in that position because I expected people to not like me. So why even try? And me distancing myself from group activities ended up making everything much worse, by the way. And the older that I get, I kind of became like this people pleaser at this point in my life because I was like, I want people to like me. And then I realized even as a people pleaser, people will still find a reason. I used to work at this hair salon and I met this girl, Kai, shout out to you. She used to tell me all the time, you cannot fit a star into a square. And that is because I felt like people just did not like me in that hair salon and I did nothing to them. I did nothing to them ever. Did nothing. But I could just feel that they didn't fuck with me and I was the youngest person there. My friend Kai used to tell me all the time, bro, it's not you. It's just You can't fit a star into a square. And so people are constantly going to find themselves having issues with you. For what? And when you're a polarizing person, people don't even give you the chance to prove yourself to be that bitch that they think you are. I don't even have the opportunity to show my ass because you've already projected whatever your ideas are onto me. At least let me tell you or let me show you that I am a bitch before you decide that I am a bitch. Like, I don't know. But honestly, I lived on most of my life thinking it was me. I'm just not a likable person. But what's interesting to me, I'm the same person on and offline. I post my little videos and I go about my day. That's me. I gained a following this year. And all I'm gonna say is, before this year, a lot of the people that decided that they didn't fuck with me for no reason, mind you, are the same people who are fucking with me now for some reason, right? And in seeing that Jackie made that video, Jackie Aina, out of all people, I felt so validated because y'all, I've been out here ruffling feathers since high school, bro. I had grown motherfuckers in school who were supposed to be our mentors teaching us how to dance, full on not like me, full on have beef with 15-year-old me. And niggas was 24, 25, 26. I never did nothing to these people. Oh my God, I had this one guy, I gotta do a story time about him. That man, I think he was like 26 and I was like 16, 17 at the time. He chronically hated me. And he did so many things to sabotage me. That's another story time for another day. This grown man, damn near 10 years older than me, just don't fuck with me for what? He made it very clear to me in high school that he did not fuck with me. And come to think back, I can forgive myself for being that bitch. I was always that bitch. Anywhere I go without saying shit, I provoke some kind of feelings and emotions out of people. And that is because I am a walking piece of art. Everybody else is the attendees to this art gallery. This goes for literally anybody, man. Do you. You're never gonna please everybody in your life. Oh, why care? You are a painting in an art gallery. Whether you do good, whether you do bad, whether you do anything, people are gonna have their own opinions about you. You might as well do you. I'm your favorite Haitian homegirl.